Hello and welcome. I have behind me the 2024 BMW X1. I've been driving this thing for a few days now and I think I'm ready to give you a review. Let's go. Let's start off talking about the grille. BMW has been very infamous with huge grills. A lot of people either like it or don't, such as the M3, the M4. The X7 has a massive grille. The 7 Series has a massive grille. This one I think is a sweet spot. It's very similar in size to the X3. It's not too big, and it's a way better improvement than the last generation. I actually really like the design of this car from the front. It is choppy and boxy, where some of the competitors have kind of smoothed out the edges and made their cars a little rounder. I like the BMW kind of went bold and did some choppy lines and made it like a chunky looking car, even though it is a compact SUV. Just to show you what the key looks like, I believe this is new BMW key. Going to do the outside review fairly quick. It's really cold out in Toronto, as you can see the snow around here, so bear with me. Let's start with the trunk here. In size, this is very similar, come on in, to the X3. I think the X3 is just a little bit longer, but as far as width and so on, it's about the same. It's got good room in here. It's got a little cover thingy up top. It's got the automatic open close. And just looking at the car from behind, it's actually a pretty good looking little SUV. We're going to go over the price, we're going to go over the colors and specs later on when I'm sitting in my garage going over the specs. But do want to tell you a couple more things about the car before we wrap this up on the outside. Okay, so I want to actually show you the back seats of this compact SUV. But before I do that, I'm going to talk to you about a little pet peeve I have for this vehicle, and I've heard other guys in reviews say the same thing, and it's the door handles. The old ones I think like came out and it was very easy to open and pull. These ones I found myself slipping. If you have groceries in your hand or whatnot, the old one was a little bit better. I don't know how big of a deal that would be to you. So if you want to come around and see, this is the door opening all the way. It doesn't open more than that, which is not bad. It is a compact SUV. The door is a narrow door. I have this seat set up the way it would for me driving. I'm 6 foot tall, so I'm just going to jump back in here and see how we do. You are watching Nice Shoes Arby after all, so I got to show out a little bit, dirty up the shoes. So right off the bat, I can tell you it's very comfortable back here. The sustainable material is not leather, but it's very close to leather. It's very high quality. The backrest is very comfortable. It does not have adjustable seats back here like the X3 has the option for. Headroom is phenomenal. I got a lot of headroom. I can spend a couple hours here for a short drive. I probably wouldn't want to take a 5-6 hour drive back here. I can't sit like this. This would be highly uncomfortable, so I do have to open up a little bit. Looking back here, we got the vents, we got 2 USB-C ports, and I think that's about all I want to cover for back here, because not a fan of the back seats in any car, because I'm a driver. So let's jump in the front seat here. Before I move on to the test drive, just want to give you a quick little interior shot, starting with the steering wheel. It's fat, it feels amazing to hold for the driver. That's BMW's new ID.8 curved screen. It's a fantastic infotainment system, a little bit of connectivity issues, but I think that's going to get fixed in time. Center console I'm going to cover after I show you the night shot of this car, because I believe it comes alive in the nighttime with the fantastic ambient lighting. But it is a very nice place to live. Now let's switch over to the nighttime. Boom, there it is. I have the light set to blue. There's a few other colors that you can do. The footrests are illuminated in the exact same color. Like I said, I have it in blue. I feel like this is the best M representation. That's the wireless charger right there. It's got a little clip. You put your phone in and it clips in so that it doesn't go anywhere. That's the Harman Kardon speakers. Overall, this is a very nice place to live for your daily driver. So this is what I wanted to show you in the center console. This little area is not closed off by any means or in any way. So if you have valuables, they're just going to sit here in the open. There is no closed area to keep your valuables, like my $22 sunglasses. If a thief was to see that from the outside, they're just going to smash a window, grab, and run. See you later. But here we go. First impressions, sitting behind the wheel. It's comfortable. I'm in love with this sustainable fabric Sensatech, the vegan leather, if you will. It's got a very high quality feel to it. I feel like it's probably going to hold up better than genuine leather will through time, if you have plans of buying a pre-owned one of these, 3-4 years down the line, or if you're the type to keep your cars for 10 to 12 years. I do assume you'll have a happy life with this car, more than if you had a V8 from BMW. It's a fantastic engine, that V8, but I'm assuming after the warranty goes off, it probably isn't the cheapest car to maintain. But that's nor here nor there. We're going to jump onto the highway, talk a little bit about this vehicle. It's got really good low-end torque for power, for taking off from green lights, stop signs, and so on. Now we're going to take it on the highway and see how it performs. Okay, a little turbo lag when she gets going. Alrighty, wow, this thing's quick. It sounds really good. You guys saw that, eh? Or heard that, I should say. The audio quality was terrible. It was very choppy. I did 3 takes, and every single one came out choppy like that. I do apologize. I was so excited. I wanted to talk about the inside, the infotainment, the phone charger, the ride, the more of that Sensatech material on the inside, and it all went to waste because, if I'd let it keep going that way, you were going to stop the video. So I don't know if it was the problem of the mic, of the phone, or the car was just, going over bumps or whatever, creating that distortion. In either case, I apologize. I'll give you a quick rundown of what I was talking about. I'm glad we got to hear the engine because it makes a beautiful noise. I don't know if it's artificial noise being pumped into the speakers. I hope not, but it sounded really good for a little 4-banger. So basically what I was saying is the car runs really nice, very, very smooth, 19-inch wheels. If you're going to upgrade to the 20s, you're going to sacrifice a little bit of ride quality. It's still going to be comfortable, but you're going to feel the bumps a little bit more. It's going to handle better, so if you're after that, then that's good for you. The infotainment system has a new BMW ID.8 curved screen. I think we went over that already. Power was very good, 90 to 130 range for the highway. It has very good up and go, so you can pass vehicles really easily in the left lane, hopefully in the left lane. Fuel consumption was sitting at 6.8 per 100 kilometers. I think that works to about 29 miles per gallon. Don't quote me. What else did we cover? The infotainment system, I don't know if it just needed a service or needed a reboot or over-the-air update or whatever. It kept cutting out, so I don't know if that was a Spotify problem or not. I don't think it was, but the music would stop playing, and then 2 seconds later it would continue again. I dropped some phone calls. Sometimes it would just completely disengage from the Apple CarPlay, and then 30 seconds later it would just come back on again. So that was a little bit choppy. I made a couple of calls, a couple of them dropped, but the ones that didn't drop, after I hung up the phone, it wouldn't connect to the music again. And then I was saying one of the test drives, I disconnected I disconnected from the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth and so on, and it was really hard to reconnect. I had to go over the whole thing of pairing the phone to the car again. So I think BMW will do over-the-air updates and fix that. And yeah, I'm just super cheesed you guys didn't get to actually see the whole test drive because I did the cruise control. This particular model did not have the adaptive cruise control with the stop and go, but that is an option that is offered. And yeah, in either case, thank you for watching. Let's get back to the content. And this is my little guy. He was red, if you see in the last video on the M4. It has been wrapped to Riviera blue.
there will be an update on this car coming shortly too. So nice shoes, RB. Smash that subscribe button, and thank you for watching.
So we took it for a drive. We looked at the outside briefly, looked at the inside. I am actually really thinking about buying this car and using it as my daily driver. I currently have a Genesis G70 as my daily driver, but the thing's a little bit too thirsty, that V6 turbo. I need something that's a little bit better on gas, so I'll let you in on a little secret. I am actually looking at pricing one of these out and ordering it. So moving on to this particular model, this color is called Cape York Green Metallic. It's a $900 option. The wheels, I'm assuming, are the standard wheels. Black perforated Sensatec. So it's not leather, it's a synthetic leather. Okay, so it's a sustainable material. It's very high quality. It's very soft to the touch. BMW fit and finish is immaculate as always. High gloss black trim, which is included. Piano black, not my favorite, but there's not a lot of it inside. I don't know if you caught the interior shots. So the packages it doesn't have. There's like an X line package for $1,400, not selected. Driver assistant package for $2,000 has things like active cruise control, stop and go, cross traffic alert. Doesn't have it. I'm happy it doesn't. I wouldn't put that onto mine either. It does have the premium enhanced package, which is, in my opinion, an absolute must. It's got the auto dimming folding mirrors. It's got the dash cam, the Harman Kardon sound system, heads-up display, comfort access. Comfort access, if you don't know what that is, it's when you approach the vehicle and it unlocks the doors. Heated steering wheel, interior camera, panoramic sunroof, wireless charger. All in all, it brings the price of this car out to $56,954. It's actually pretty reasonable. I don't want you to get crazy over that because I know the X1, back in the day, it came into the market at like $37,999. And as much as I would like to see this thing at $37,999, we're in different times right now. It's not, 8-9 years ago. Inflation's happened. Everything's gone up. You actually can't get a really nice car for 60 grand anymore. Going back to my Genesis, I bought that thing in 2023. It was $61,000. These are all Canadian dollars, by the way. It was $61,000. It was the top of the line, every option checked. It was the bigger engine, a 3.3 V6 turbo. I was shopping for a daily driver. At the time, I didn't think there was a better car for the price. I don't know how much that car is, but in one model year, I wouldn't be surprised if it's gone up 3-4 grand. So this little guy at 56 and change is actually not a bad buy, especially when you compare it to the likes of the Audi Q3, the Mercedes-Benz GLA 250. They're all around the same price. They can get expensive. You can keep them kind of moderately low if you don't price them out, like option them out like crazy. This thing, if you load it up, like with the options I said that wasn't selected, there is a bigger engine you can get. It's called the M35. It's actually a really fun car to drive. I had it in a previous model X2 for a review, and it was a little rocket. It's just unnecessary to have a fast little four-banger rocket as a daily driver. For myself, it could be different for you, but if you don't, if you cross out all the option lists, you can get this thing close to $70,000. Now you're stepping into X3 territory, and the X3 is a better car. I would love to have the X3. I just don't have that in my budget because it's going to be about 10 to 14 grand more than this. So all in all, I'm not going to give it a score. If you've watched my previous videos, I had like a scoring system. The name of the channel was different. Just trying different things as I kind of find my way through YouTube and whatnot. But I do rank this car fairly high. Just going by what I've driven and experienced over the last few days. Speaking about prior reviews, you'll notice the garage has been revamped, a little overhaul of my garage because my friends were nice enough not to comment, but I got them in my messages and so on, and they tore my garage to pieces because it looked like it was torn to pieces. So we've got it situated nicely. I've got the eProxy on the floor.
There's little blue accents to match my blue M4, which usually sits in here. Got the little M4 flag back there. But yeah, so it's been a successful week with this car. It is going back tomorrow, and I'm getting my M4 back. This is Nice Shoes Arby. My name's Arby. I'm the host. If you enjoyed this content, please click the like button. Subscribe if you'd like to see future content, and I'd love to.
So after spending a good week with this car, I can genuinely say it was a very, very fun experience. It was good on gas, it was very comfortable, and it would make an ideal daily driver or even a primary car for a small family. If you're not looking for a luxury premium small compact SUV, you can look at the Japanese market, the domestic market, and also the Koreans, as there's so many options out there for you. But if you're looking for a premium luxury brand, then my choice would be the BMW X1 28i over the Benz GLA 250 and the Audi Q3. Being a BMW fanboy, I guess you could say I'm a little bit biased. Thank you for watching Nice Shoes Arby, and if you like this kind of content, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot.